Hi everybody, Robin at Toadstool Tarot. While I'm sitting here waiting for Wednesday afternoon Becca Tarot Night Owls live cast, I thought I'd sneak in a quick flip through. Um, I actually saw this deck in a flip through from Becca and Simon both, and they both got rid of their copies after having lived with them for a while. And I don't know how useful I'm going to find this deck or how long I'm going to keep it, but I love the look of it. It's called the Enchanted Spell Oracle Medieval Hedgewitch Magic by Priestess Moon. It says, use your intuition and be guided by the natural wisdom of the medieval world with these 36 unique illuminated cards and accompanying book, brimming with botanical information, symbolic meaning, and kitchen magic. Allow the divine priestesses to help you create the life you want through bewitching recipes, rituals, and spells. So it comes in a very handy little index box, sturdy hard box. And I was fascinated by this not because I'm a Hedgewitch, which is debatable, but because the cards and the book and everything looks like medieval illuminated manuscripts. And if you followed my channel, you'll know that classical era art really appeals particularly to me, and particularly if it's beautiful stuff on, like, onion skin or papyrus, ivory looking backgrounds, off-white, bone white. So I thought I might really enjoy this. It comes with a really nice thick little book, and the book has full color images of each of the cards with about 2 pages or a little more for each card. And there's an introduction, something about the Celtic zodiac, the cards, the book, how to use the cards. I don't know if you heard that. We're on the verge of a thunderstorm here, and I love the sound of rolling thunder. I just hope we don't get lightning striking too close, or I may have to bail out. There's a couple of layouts in here, and the name of the herb or plant for each card on each page. There are keywords, the name of the plant, how it's medicinally used, if it is, the symbolism of the card, and divination meanings or hints. And then there's a spell. And so, let's see, or potion, or both. Anyway, I probably won't be doing that. I sort of follow my cards just through my own instinct or intuition. These are the card backs, and that's a little darker than I like, but I do love the colors, particularly on cards like this, which are not, strictly speaking, traditional illumination, but it has all the elements. There's a lot of symbolism there. There's a nice little Old English font at the bottom with the keyword prosperity. I've shuffled these, so they're not in order. I just thought I would show them to you quickly. There's another one that's very pretty. I like the more complicated ones with complex ones with the manuscript on them, or the bright colors, or maybe a little bit of a modern take on the imagery. I like that one too. Now, there are a lot of images that look like this. The same sort of a witch in different headgear, different colored robes, which gets a little too redundant for my taste, but they are pretty. And I don't know if you can see around her, there's sort of a quadrant dividing up. This one says Holly, Shine, looks like August 4th. Oh, July 8th to August 4th. So I guess it's sort of a time frame and a plant and maybe a keyword. Yeah, the keyword on this is shine. They are beautiful cards. Actually, this sort of reminds me of our friend Yarrowen. I don't know if she has this deck or not, but because of the spells and herbs and so on, this looks like something that might really appeal to her. Oh, almost tipped over my iced coffee. I had to run out before the storm and get an iced coffee and some donuts so that I'm ready to settle in for the live chat this afternoon. It's a good one too. This is by Rockpool Publishing. I forgot to mention that. Ooh, look at that one. Yeah, I like them more when they almost look like some kind of weird hybrid between medieval manuscript and alchemical illustration. But this is also a modern take on a witch with sort of weird moth or fairy wings and striped leggings. I think a Hedgewitch can dress or be any way he or she wants to. I'm all for that. Oh, look at that one. I love that. See, I wish more in the deck were like this instead of this. But that's just my taste or preference. You see what I mean about the kind of repetition. And I tend, well, I know this is an oracle, not a tarot deck, but I tend to read into stories from the cards. So when you have, that's another nice one, when you have a lot of the cards with the similar imagery there, just a witch in the center of the page posing, it's not given me enough of a story to go on or build on. But it is a pretty deck just to have and keep to look at, or maybe frame and hang around your walls or your altar. Yeah, these would be very nice for one of those little card stands on your altar, to just put a card like that out for the day. that one appeals to me because of the harp. I collect harps and psalteries and lyres and play them in meditation. And you can see the phases of the moon there, which is interesting. I've been trying to put these on the left side of the screen where there's better light for you. I am left-handed, but I've been doing my cast from the right side where it's darker, and so I hope you can see better. But I'm crossing over, and I've got this big pile of cards on the bed next to me, making a big mess, so I'll have to sort that out. Anyway, that's the Enchanted Spell Oracle, and it is 36 cards. So maybe that's useful to you, maybe not. Maybe you just find it pretty. Maybe you just like to have it as an art deck. And so it goes. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.